Great to have you back again. We have a new episode. I'm very excited to inform you with some new news. I'm going to get to that in a second. My name is Simon. I'm from HyperSKU, and we're helping global online sellers with their shipping in China. And not just China anymore. Now we can also ship from the USA. So that's for us. It's super exciting news, and I want to share it with all of you. But I want to first of all explain to you, why is this an advantage for you? Because it is. If you think about it, you're buying products in bulk, and if you buy in bulk, you can get a better price, right? If you buy more, you get a better price. Then if you ship in bulk, then the cost per item is also less. So you save money on the shipping. And third and last of all, is that your consumers will get their parcels faster. These are very common sense examples. I'm sure that you already have thought about these advantages yourself as well, because I think you're smart enough to figure that out. But there are a few things that I want to share with you today that maybe you haven't considered, that I would like to explain on what is other advantages of using a USA warehouse. First of all, China is basically the supplier of the world. Supplier of the world, everything is available, and a lot of new designs are available. Working with a Chinese supplier versus a US supplier will give you advantages on what is available. You get new products, new designs, new features that are available for you to start selling in the USA, and therefore you can compete with US suppliers. Then product cost. Normally it is still cheaper to buy a product from China, even if you add the shipping cost, versus a US supplier. Then the customization. There's just more available on customization, more flexibility, normally lower MOQ, to be able to get a design or get your brand or logo on the product. That is something that's getting more and more important, because you want to build your brand. That's what most online sellers are doing. And that brand is also not just only for the USA. Your brand can be a global brand. Have you ever thought about that? Building your own global brand, no longer just selling in the USA, but even global, and still having the advantages of a USA warehouse in combination with a China warehouse. That's quite awesome, right? Because you basically buy in bulk, and one part of the bulk is going to the USA, fast delivery and all the advantages that it has to offer, and part of it will stay in China, and you use the China warehouse to ship out to the rest of the world. Whether you're shipping to Australia or the UK or Canada or maybe even other parts of the world, it will be an advantage to make this combination, because you can buy bigger quantity at a better price and ship out from multiple warehouses. That's a huge advantage, because then you can have a global image. You will have a global brand. That's super exciting, and we're super excited to actually help you achieve this goal. Then I think it's important, because your consumers will complain when it comes to the origin. This product is coming from China, it's taking too long, I don't like the design, or they check the tracking number and see it's coming from China. When you have a USA warehouse, the tracking is no longer an issue, because it will show the origin is the USA. That will be an advantage for you to also make it look like a global brand. So basically, we have explained the advantages for your business on making use of a USA warehouse. What I didn't really explain clearly enough, I think, is when it comes to your shipping time. When you're using a warehouse from the USA, it normally takes 2 to 4 days to the consumer. When you use China for supply, maybe 7 to 10 days, maximum 2 weeks. That's at least what we're offering. But there are times in the year where that's just not possible. I think if you have been dropshipping for some time now, at least half a year, you will know that peak seasons are going to be an issue when it comes to delivery time. Peak season involves Black Friday, Christmas, but also Chinese New Year can create a lot of issues for your consumers on the supply. I heard a lot of dropshippers, they stopped their ads during Q4, not because they didn't want to sell, it's because there was simply no supply or too slow supply. When you're in peak season, it sometimes can take up to 7 days or more for local delivery only. I'm not talking about China, but if you have a local order from USA warehouse to a USA customer. When you're shipping them from China, it will be more than 2 weeks. So the advantage for you will be there in Q4 and actually Q1 as well, if you consider Chinese New Year. That's a big advantage that you have to consider when it comes to continue making use of the peak season and the benefits of the peak season. Of course, it comes with a risk, because you're buying the product in advance and you're paying for the shipping. To make use of this solution, we want to advise you a few things. If you want to make use of this, we suggest that you have already selling hundreds of products of this kind of SKU before you start stocking up. It simply makes more sense, and cost efficiently, communication, timing, everything just makes more sense to do that when you have a winning product. That's super important that you have that. The other thing is your cash flow. You will have to have a positive cash flow to be able to consider this option, because you will have to wait several weeks sometimes to be able before you get your first sale. So it's important to consider your cash flow and start planning, what stock would I need? What stock would I need to start selling and to start actually benefiting from this option? That's important when it comes to your benefits. It's the holiday season. It's definitely customer loyalty. If your customer is happy, they will promote you, they will like you, they will make a comment, then you can continue to build your brand. So the question you might have is how to start. How can I get started? Because I want to make use of the USA warehouse. Basically, you have to contact our team. You have to say, this is the product that I want, this is the quantity I want, and I want to make use of the USA warehouse. We will create a bulk order for you. We will explain the cost, the delivery options you have, either by air or by sea, and then we will prepare the order. You pay for the order. The order will be purchased, will be shipped to overseas warehouse, and once the stock is in the USA warehouse, it's all yours and ready to sell. If you have any other further question, which you probably will have, don't hesitate to contact us. Go to the chat, go to our social media. I think we're everywhere by now. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Just look us up there, leave a message, or just comment below on this YouTube video. And I hope to see you on the next one.